Hi, this is Monique Dupree Thomas, Monique Dupree, the original Gata, whatever you know me as. And I'm just here today to talk just a little bit. And you have to excuse me, when the mood hits me or the moment hits me to say something, I stop wherever I am and I do it. So I'm outside right now, actually waiting for my husband to finish his doctor's appointment. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, and there's the car. I wanted to talk a little bit about your inner unresolved issues and how it can not only be blocking your blessings, but it can also be causing strife in your relationship, whether it's your relationship to your significant other, your relationship with your children, your relationship with your family, just relationships in general. See, I feel like, I've gone on this journey myself, so I can only share from my experiences. I'm not a guru, I'm not a professional. I merely only speak from the heart and what I see in my personal experiences. I learned from my own relationship that my inner unresolved issues caused me to put a lot of unnecessary stress on my marriage. It put that stuff on my marriage because I had so many things going on inside of me that was problematic. Things that I didn't face up to in my life, things that I held on to from my childhood because I didn't know how to process it, to accept it, and put it in a neutral place in my life, and learn that I've grown from it, so I don't have to be contained by it. But I took a lot of things. We're all guilty of this, but I can only talk about what I'm guilty of and the places that I've come from. I put a lot of that stress and strife and the low self-esteem and all of that stuff. I put it all into my relationship, my marriage, and it was one of the reasons why I feel like, we had a rough patch for years, why we went through the things that we went through, which I won't, speak about here. I just love that as me growing as the woman that I'm growing into, and, him growing into the dashing, handsome and very awakened man that he's turning into, that this is how we were able to come back. And I love that I've been able to come back without all of that dead weight, without sitting there with my unresolved issues, the things that are inside of me that I never actually just faced out loud. Because sometimes you sell yourself bullshit. Sometimes you sell yourself a story, and then you start believing what you've sold yourself, and it's not actuality. Not only that, but it's blocking your blessings. It's bringing in excuses and bringing in negativity and bringing in that strife, and you start making excuses. Well, I am the way I am because I was raised here. Okay, you were raised there, but you don't need to bring it in as, well, this is how I am. No, you can be better than your circumstances or how you were raised. And, that's not to say anything bad. Like, I had, my example, I had a rough childhood, but I had a happy childhood too. I started dwelling on the negative parts, but what about all of the beautiful parts? Okay, everybody has bad times. So I needed to say out loud the things that I've been through and say, okay, I accept this. I wouldn't be the strong person that I am right now had I not been through those rough times, those hard times. Accept it. Put it in a place of neutrality. Just put it there and go, okay, this is who I am because of what I went through. But you don't have to keep talking about, well, I grew up here, or I had these hard times, or you don't have to keep bringing those hardships back into your energy circle. You need to keep your energy circle to vibrate higher, to move yourself higher. You know what I'm saying? I'm always not the best with words, but when I really start to feel like, that's why I'm doing like this, there's a lot of emotion there, because as I've been realizing so many things and I've been building myself and on such a high, I want to share with other people that I see struggling. I talk to people all the time. It's like, well, you know, I can't do this because, well, you can't do it because you just said you can't do it. Well, you know, I've been here in my life, so, okay, you've been there in your life, so what does that have to do with where you are right now and what you can manifest right now? What does that have to do with you saying, I can do anything that I want? I can accomplish this. I will accomplish this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm putting in my headspace, I'm clearing my mind, I'm visualizing what it is that I know I will have. Speak in present tense. I just finished telling my husband, he was like, well, you know, I really need to lose weight. I really need to lose weight. And I said, just say you're going to lose the weight. Not that you need to do it. When you say that you're going to do it, it puts that motivation in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. The energy vibrations tells you when you get up, okay, what are we going to do today to make sure we're losing some weight? We're getting closer to our goal, because you said that you're going to, and you believed it. Not, I have to. You know, that's stagnant. That's like one day, maybe, I don't know, I might not. I know I have to, but it's not putting the forward motion. See, there's all of that, all of the way that we speak stems from some type of the way we've trained our mind, and like I said, unresolved issues within you, or what you've convinced yourself of that is not true, or what you've told yourself, or being imprisoned by the circumstances that you grew up in, or the trials and tribulations that you went through, that you imprison yourself. Set yourself free. Stop fucking around with yourself like that. You are blocking your own self from your own greatness. You are doing that. There's nobody else around that's doing that but you, because it starts here. It starts here. It starts with a clear, positive thinking of what you are going to do with the rest of your life from henceforth. It starts with you. It is nobody else's fault. If you tell yourself you can't do this, or you tell yourself it's too late for this, or you tell yourself that this is never going to happen, or you tell yourself that you'll never get in a relationship with this person again, or you'll never find somebody, then that's exactly what's going to happen. You are the creator of your own reality. Would you like to create the reality that you want? Then you need to speak it into existence, and not just speak it with your words. You need to have your whole heart and faith, and be open to the fact that it's coming. I wake up every day and I go, I'm closer to everything that I've ever wanted, because it's happening right now as we speak. Can I always see it? No, but I feel it. I feel it. It makes me feel good. It's surrounding me because I believe it 110%. And the universe has been moving me toward it. I love my husband. I know that I put him through a lot of stuff. Me owning up to where I am. But I love how he looks at me now. I love how we talk now. I love our communication now, because I've reached a level that I never reached before, because I refused to deal with the unresolved issues within Monique in order to be able to deal with Saint. So you see, I had to work on that first. That was a step back and build on me, and accept where I came from, accept the things that I've been through, accept how our relationship went up and down, accept my part in it, say it out loud. No matter how hard it was, say all the nasty little details of the things that I did. not putting anything on him, not saying I did this because he did that. No, just take all your blame, take all of that and say, this is what I did. I have to accept what I did. Now, I'm a better person now. I'm moving towards this greatness within me. That person, if I look over there at her, I don't even know who she is anymore. That's a good thing. Once I opened myself up to all the nasty little grimy things that I had to accept, all of that weight was lifted, and I've just been able to soar to the highest heights in every facet of where I want to be. So I can unconditionally love on my husband. And I do. I can unconditionally deal with my children and the people around me and life and, you know, the stresses of life and how I deal with that and how I block my energy now. I protect my energy. I protect my energy from people that want to throw the negative energy at me. When they do this, I'm like, bam. It all started from me dealing with unresolved issues within my heart and soul. I had to unravel things that I told myself existed that didn't exist because I had created it. I had to unravel that. This took months. I had to unravel that. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I hope that my ramblings made some kind of sense to someone. It makes sense to me. And I love you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe to my channel here, The True Original Gata on YouTube, The True Original Gata on Facebook. You can follow me, The Original Gata on Twitter, and The Original Gata on Instagram. I love you guys so much. I wish you nothing but happiness, peace, and blessings. And I want you to vibrate higher. Oh, and then the sun just hit me. It's the best feeling ever. This growth, I never want to stop. And I hope that you start or that you continue on your journey. Love you guys.